It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show. 2020 started making money on the internet. Website jumping, wrote a book, I got my shit in check. Sync deals coming, beat still bumping. Plus my lady got my back. I got to meet a real woman, that's my dog, yeah. Held the nigga down through the fog, yeah. Fake ass manager trying to sue me for damages. Had to show him my caliber. Lawyer came with the paperwork. Now I see how that paperwork. Learn to put my name to work. COVID era homie, got multiple grands popping. These industry niggas flopping. I'm weighing out on my options. Ain't no rush to be affiliated with no false hope. Sleeping better when I get it myself and I saw the growth. 5 years I've been self-employed, making more noise, composed and poised. You dealing with a man, no boy. And even though I ain't the richest, I've been getting to this chicken. Same shit that I was flipping that oil for filling tickets.
You struggle, but you still remain. Might not know how you can make it day to day, but I see you. Had to let you know you're winning and let you know that I'm sending all my love. Keep the faith to make a way. I'm sending all my love. Sending all my love. Get the strength from up above.
Keep your head high. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everyone's doing well out there this Friday evening. So we're picking up on the story from yesterday. Y'all know we came here, we commiserated, we spoke about this whole game situation. He had dropped a song with, I don't even know if we could call it a Drake feature, but a Drake appearance. I guess we'll just call it that, a Drake appearance. Right? So he dropped No Breaks, sent it to the DJ that don't spin. Allegedly, the DJ that don't spin wasn't supposed to leak it, but let's be honest. If he got it, if he was sent the record, they knew what was going to happen. You don't send homeboy no music and don't expect him to launch it out to his audience. Just like he also sent it to Just Incredible. Just Incredible played it before the album dropped too and put his version out. So I don't think for 1 second that was not planned, right? And then just as the conversation began to circulate about this record, this No Breaks featuring Drake, trolling Kendrick, talking about if I got to choose a side, I'm picking homicide and all this other stuff. We then get an announcement that the documentary 3 was going to drop the same night. Okay? Now, once again, Game is an artist who is past his prime. And when I say past his prime, I am talking about both lyrically, musically, and in terms of the hype around his music, right? So I think he kind of picked up on the fact of, okay, I can't microdose this thing, right? I can't give y'all nuggets leading up to the album because by the time the album actually drops, y'all gonna be tuned out, y'all gonna be doing other things. I don't have a stronghold on the people's attention, so let me do it all in one day. Let me get this to the DJ that don't spin. Just Incredible to drop it. Do a stream with Dean the Great, Adrian Broner. Let me drop the album the same night so I could take advantage of all the people talking about me. Let the people that want to hear the album, or at least want to hear the drama, go listen to the album. Album is full of star-studded appearances, right? Which I found to be very interesting because when I got the copyright claim for the No Breaks record last night, it looked like Warner Music Group was claiming it via Numinati, which is Game's little imprint or whatever. But I thought Numinati was independent, but Warner Music Group put the copyright claim on it. So it looks like Game might have got a new deal in the midst of trying to put out documentary 3. Of course, this is the third installment of his original classic album, the documentary. Won't ever take that away from him. I used to bump the documentary way too much. My pops used to bump that shit way too much. At that time, he was one of the top niggas, like one of my favorite rappers at the time. But a lot has changed in the last 20 years, right? And in the last 15 years, since Kendrick has made his splash on the game, pun intended, I guess, Game has also had to deal with no longer being the best MC in Compton, right? And he's been wrestling with that. For years, he's been putting bars in his songs, playing with Kendrick's name in one way or another, right? This wasn't the first time. When he dropped them EPs last year, the mixtapes, them Gangsta Grrrls, those weren't the first times. He had been playing with Kendrick's name for at least a decade of putting his name in bars and having people wondering, is he challenging Kendrick? Is he happy for Kendrick? But it all culminated last night on a documentary 3, where he had once again multiple songs name dropping both Kendrick and Drake, pledging his allegiance to Drake, while simultaneously doing his best Kanye impression on every song that I've heard. I have not taken the time out to go listen to the album in full, but all the snippets that I heard, I'm like, he sound like a different nigga on every song. But a lot of the stuff sound like he was doing his Kanye impression. So we got bars, multiple bars throughout the album talking about GNX. GNX scared the hoes away on LA Monster. There's another one talking about I'm gonna crack the steering column and wait for him to come out or something in the GNX. Got multiple GNX bars. He puts an old school with no tires on the front cover, which looks directly like a reference to GNX. And then, of course, the excuses come. People were looking to see if Glasses Malone was going to say something chastising Game. At this point, we should have known better. He said he felt like the song was dope and he ain't find no disses, no harm, no foul. I told y'all that in the comments for those of y'all that brought it up. Hitter J3, who's very close with Kendrick, very close to family, came out with a list of excuses. We're going to go through his tweets today. Because he also has a song on the way with Game. And he said that song was old. The song with Drake is old. It's not a diss. I got a song coming out with Game. It's all good. He just basically writes it off as Game knows how to play with our heads and get the people's attention. So as you can see, prominent West Coast figures who have some sort of connection with Game, they've grown accustomed to the behavior. They're unfazed by it. And it's kind of like, I guess, for them, a rite of passage to let him use Kendrick for every album rollout in some capacity. If I can't get a feature, let me say his name. Let me do some goofy shit regarding him. And everybody, just acts like it's nothing. Then we got Wack 100 coming out with this crazy claim that Kendrick and Game are going to be in the studio in the next 3 days. Nigga, the clock is ticking. If it don't happen, you already know, nigga. Like, we already don't trust you. But go ahead and kill your credibility. Go ahead and tank it even further. Go ahead and flush it further down the fucking septic tank. That's cool. So let's go through it. So after the music drops last night, we got this guy here. I don't know who he is, but he dropped a video. He's supposed to be from LA. And he's basically trying to reason with Game. Basically saying, stop dissing niggas. Stop playing with the West Coast. We're supposed to be unified. Kendrick already showed us the example with the pop out and everything. Like, why are you like this? Right? I'm going to play the video real quick. And the significance on this is because Game actually commented on this video to say he wasn't taking shots at Kendrick.
Hey. You gotta stop it, gang. You gotta stop it, bro. I don't understand. You gotta stop it. Bro, this is your second, third, fourth, fifth, 18th time dissing a nigga, bro. Stop doing that shit. Like, as an LA native, we supposed to be sticking together. We supposed to be showing that we are a unit and that if you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. And yeah, you dissing one of our own. It doesn't make any sense, bro. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. I understand that you feeling some type of way because Kendrick ain't returning your phone calls and stuff like that. But now at this point, you looking like a scorned girlfriend, gang. Like, what are we doing? You gotta stop. When was your last hit? When was your last hit? Can someone name in the comment section when was their last hit? Because the last one that I'm thinking about right now was the 100 with Drake. And obviously he got the stimulus package from Drake. And then the other one was with 50 Cent. And you niggas is still not cool. I don't understand it, gang. Bro, at this time,
I would say his last hit was Easy with Kanye, but that was a Kanye record, wasn't it?
at this point in time, you are supposed to be an elder. You are supposed to be helping the youth, giving people opportunities so they can get in the rap game and, flourish. But at this point, bro, you just keep on doing shit. At this point, I'm thinking you promoting another album or mixtape. Because you have done this too many times, numerous times, gang. You diss somebody, you diss Chris Brown, you promote a record. You diss Meek Mill, you promote an album. Like, it's just random disses, gang. And now, I'm thinking you either about to promote an album or you just really just in your feelings about somebody, a man not returning a phone call. It's weird. It's mad weird. And like I say, as an LA native, we supposed to have unity. That's all I'm saying. And this ain't towards Drake or Kendrick. This is really about you, gang. You gotta get it together, gang. Like, no cap. But how do y'all feel? Do y'all think I'm tripping? Do y'all think, he's valid what he did? Let me know in the comment section. All right.
All right. And what's funny is this has been the story of Game since day 0. Okay? I've been listening to Game since fucking Untold Story. Right? Back when he used to rap like Shine. And he had a song during that era called Memphis Bleak, where he just called Memphis Bleak out and dissed his ass for a whole song. And I don't think he had ever met Memphis Bleak, knew Memphis Bleak, or nothing. Just chose him out of the blue fucking sky. Nobody even knew who the Game was at the time. He was rapping with JT the Bigger Figure out in the Bay before Dre even fucked with him. So he's been pulling this stunt since before his career even started of dissing niggas to try to get attention on the album, right? It's just been his vibe. So anyway, we'll go down to the comments here because Game showed up. Los Angeles Confidential, where is it? There you go. He says, ain't this nobody on that song, loud for nothing ass nigga. Got 56 replies under this. I wonder how many people's laughing at him. So this person says that half a bottle of Don talking. This person says, no need to even speak, big homie. Why he worried about your last hit? He could say that about everybody from your era. You still relevant. So this person is all for it. This person here says, you were lame and those hurricane shoes was whack as hell. Not the goddamn 310s. Not the 310 Hurricanes. Damn. No Cap says, you definitely sneak dissing niggas talking about picking sides. Like we know what you doing, LOL. I love it though. This person here says, you ass gang. We got another one who loves us, says, do your thing, dog. This person here says, but they don't include you in no West Coast United shit, but claim unity, man. Go where you celebrate it. This one here says, Cap, I'm a fan of yours, Game, but you're doing the same shit you did 4 years ago when you called out Eminem. Hopefully this album gets you that 7 million. Oh, damn. At the settlement price. So yeah, just giving y'all a sample of what's being said. When it comes to G, Somebody says, I know G Malone gonna have a 3-hour podcast talking about this game song, LOL. He says, not for 1 second. All right? Because he's accustomed to these antics. He's talked about it numerous times on his platform already. I don't expect anything different from G. Somebody that I typically would expect a little bit more from, but we've already kind of seen this sentiment from Hitter. He says that song with Game and Drake is not new, and it's not no diss to Dot. Okay? Now, what I find interesting is the song's not new, but Game was just in the studio with Drake like a week ago. So, were they recording no breaks? Or is there more music with Drake on the way if this particular song is not new? Not a question Hitter can necessarily answer, but a question that exists. Furthermore, he says, Game's still a homie. Regardless what you hear, he not gonna diss Kendrick. Just because Drake on the song is automatically a diss. No. He's rapping about picking sides on the record. He has Drake on the record. He has a whole album out where he's talking about a GNX right after Kendrick dropped the album entitled GNX. Nobody was even talking about GNXs until Kendrick put it into the lexicon. Right? He says, y'all kill me with the theories. I got a song with the Game coming too to clear up all this fake beef. Kendrick not just a rapper. That's like Game dissing another Compton legend. # not happening. He then posts this here. When y'all want it. Top rank featuring the Game. So this is a preview of a song I guess he has coming with Chuck. Oh, just a screenshot. Ain't gonna lie, Hitter. You could keep it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Hitter, man. I don't mind hearing you. You could rap, nigga. You've come a long way as a rapper. But I don't know if people really want you on that. Your prerogative, though. He continues, Act just stirring the pot of messy soup, LOL. He could say Dot and Game about to drop and the world gonna believe it. Act want to see a rap beef so bad, he trying everything in the book. So now he's redirecting the energy towards a DJ that don't spin, as if Game didn't create all of this himself, and stirring up the pot and giving him the ingredients to put extra garbage in. He says, ain't no king of Compton. Act want people to believe Game sent him that record knowing it dropped the same day he played it on stream. This dude's a nerd. I bet Act won't come to Compton. He gonna make excuses to why he don't gotta come, then talk about how the city ain't shit. LOL. He just use artists from the city for content. Game just know how to make a bar go over y'all heads. Game is not that, come on, man. He's not that lyrically dense or complex to where these bars are going over our heads, man. It's really not. To where y'all question, was it a sneak diss when it's not? He graded that. It's too bad, man. But again, I do think that Hitter is just following protocol, because I'm quite sure outside of what we already see and know and believe about all of this, I do think there is some line of communication, just like what happened with the last project. Remember the last project he was doing the Kendrick baiting and shit, and it was already stated that Top had heard the album ahead of time and all that different type of shit. So I think there is a line of communication that's like letting it be known. This is what's this is what's coming. This is the album. This is what I'm saying. I ain't saying nothing crazy, but I am going to use it to get my shit rocking. And I think they just kind of like accept it for what it is. And us as the listeners, we just kind of get thrown the shit. You know what I mean? They just shoveling shit, you know what I mean? In our direction, because it's like, okay, if y'all listen to it, if y'all feed into it, then you fell into the trap. That's kind of how they position it. Y'all fell into the trap. Game never gets held accountable for his actions. But we're to blame. Right? That's the thing. But then we got MacWap, who came out and said the real. He said, seriously, That's ass. Y'all want the homie to make another example out of nigga bad LMAO? I don't know who more desperate, the internet dweebs or these rappers. So even MacWap is kind of still putting it on the internet niggas, but he at least acknowledged that the song is whack. He says since we all reaching, he puts the this is the Game's album cover. This is J. Cole and the Honda. And of course, going back to the reference of GNX. Last update, unfortunately, is coming from the DJ that don't spin. He did a call with Wack 100. And this is where Wack made the erroneous claim that Kendrick is going to be in the studio with Game in 3 days. Okay?
The narrative is Game did Kendrick because he said he chose pick a side. He chose homicide. I said, bro, Game don't do no sneak dissing. When he say something, he gonna say it.
I mean, you never know. If Kendrick felt a way about Drake coming to Compton, he might feel a way about his record.
Me and Top Dog killed that shit 2 weeks ago. Ain't gonna happen. Y'all
There
not
you
gonna
have
see it. Actually, Kendrick.
I hadn't even seen this shit yet. I seen the talk about it, but I hadn't actually watched this clip. He said me and Top already worked this out 2 weeks ago. Just a few minutes ago, I said, remember, on the last Game project, Top had already heard the music before Game put it out with the bars and everything was pre-cleared and okayed. Wack 100. So again, this is some shit that's above us.
Is gonna be in the studio with Game in 3 days.
You're lying. No, you're lying. Wack, you're lying.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the studio with Game in 3 days.
Wack, you're lying.
You understand what I'm saying?
I'll make a bet with you. I'll make a bet that it happens.
Hold
on. You like making bets? Can we make a bet?
What?
I make a bet that Kendrick will not be in the studio with Game in 3 days.
You saying that Kendrick ain't gonna be in here in 3 days?
He will not be in the studio with the Game in 3 days.
Okay, here go the bet. You can't stream for 12 months.
If
In no shape, form, you can't go on nobody's stream. You can't turn on your stream. If you stream, every time you stream, you got to give me 100,000.
Okay.
You ready, bet?
Oh, wait, hold on. And then in the reverse,
if you win, I'm wrong.
In reverse,
I'll be coming to live with you for a year.
Hold on. No. In reverse, listen. Your queen, I would never deprive you from that. In reverse, you can't be on Clubhouse for 12 months.
That's too easy, Act. I'm barely on there now. My team just
Stop it. The 100 side would die without you.
Hey, yo, Act, you know they ready to go in on you because you like 4 months late on telling them you gonna pull up.
Who?
You, nigga. You done told them 4 times you pulling up.
Who? Wait, who though? 100 side. No, I got you. Well, if you say you barely on it, that's why. Hold on, I got a real question for you though, because I was planning a Los Angeles trip next week. I was gonna show up and I was gonna do my big journalism by doing, me and Trap Law, we're gonna cover the Dirk trial, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing, and this I'm asking you like
it ain't been nobody in his court days, bro. They called me last night.
But let me ask you this question. So, after talking
here,
is he checking in? Was that a lightweight check-in? Was that one of them? Hey, let me just check in, just in case. Big U, hey, I'm good. I'll talk to Wack. I want to come to the Dirk trial. Let me check in. You want to check in? All you got to do is text, baby. Shout out to MacWap. You got to text, baby. But yeah, man. I think the clown show is in full effect, and unfortunately, based on keeping things peaceful, keeping things cool, keeping things in a copacetic space. The game gets free reign as long as he don't do nothing too much, long as he don't take no shots that Kendrick actually would take personal. I think he has free reign to play with his name. And that's and only reason why I say that is because everybody that we see that's aligned with Kendrick, with the exception of MacWop, and he even teeters the line at times. Everybody seems to be on, on notice that this is what it is. Game gets to do what he want. He's not gonna take it too far. This is the playbook for every album. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a thing for a week, or at least the first day that the shit drop. Talk gonna die down, and we'll see you again next year. I think that's pretty much the play, and we just, we're left out of that conversation as hip hop fans. And this is his way of, trying to get his chili. Do I co-sign that? No. Do I think that shit's cool? Do I think it's fly? No. Do I think it should be that way? No. But I'm not the one making the calls. I'm not in the calls. I ain't got shit to do with it, So all I can do is just say the shit goofy. But after this weekend, is anybody going to be worried about that album? You tell me. I thought it was interesting that AZ Chike is on there too. So everybody is Gucci. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. Let me know what y'all think of it though, down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share the video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.
Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'll never politic and the drama be piling on. Father and great son acknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5-6 bank accounts, every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I can do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your healthcare. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I read for filth. The sympathy cause consulting for the stacks I built.